Has anyone else noticed that Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man have the exact opposite problem when it comes to their TV and movie anime adaptations? Let me explain. Now, I've watched the Reze Arc movie twice now, and one of the things that I really enjoyed about it is how the movie's pacing is just smooth like butter. With only 2 plot lines to adapt and a strong first, second, and third act, the Chainsaw Reze Arc movie felt like a movie. However, one problem that I know a lot of people had with Infinity Castle is the fact that it didn't. It had multiple character plot lines to adapt, going back and forth between action and backstory, which is great for an anime adaptation, but for a movie can make things feel a lot more disconnected. And I think that there's a very strong reason for that goes all the way back to the source material. See, at the end of most chapters of Demon Slayer, as well as many other shonen manga, they end with a climactic moment that'll get people hyped for the next chapter, which is perfect for an anime because you could just adapt 2 of them jumps per episode and just split them down the middle. However, for a movie adaptation, this is going to feel weird as things feel like they start and stop over and over and over again. Chainsaw Man chapters, on the other hand, kind of just end. Like, things will change, but there oftentimes isn't some super hype climactic moment at the end of every chapter, which is a lot more like movie scenes. And judging by Fujimoto's heavy Western movie influence, I could definitely see him having this in mind, which for an anime adaptation might feel a little bit strange as you're not getting that super hype moment at the end of every episode. Whereas for a movie adaptation, this feels a lot more cohesive as events bleed into the next. We naturally know the climax is going to come towards the end. This is also why I think when a lot of people binge part 1 of Chainsaw Man, they had a way better experience than waiting week to week in part 2. This is also my hypothesis as to why not a lot of people liked the Chainsaw Man anime but loved the movie, whereas the Demon Slayer fans really enjoyed the anime but might have had a little bit more trouble getting into the movie. But hey, at the end of the day, both movies gonna make their money, so it doesn't really matter. But I think it's a pretty interesting thing to think about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.